Let's now proceed to full viscera and irregular organs with large intestine. The large intestine is also located in the abdominal cavity. Its beginning portion, the cecum, is connected to the small intestine, and its lower end terminates at the anus, also known as the yin orifice. The large intestine's important physiological function is to receive the chyme sent down from the small intestine, further absorb some fluid from it, transform the remainder into feces, and finally to discharge the feces from the body through the anus. Here is an illustration showing the small and large intestine, um, which are located beneath the liver and the gallbladder and the stomach. The large intestine's function primarily is to the transportation of waste. Small intestine, on the other hand, function is to receive unprocessed food and drink, and it separates the clear and the turbid through its contracting and dilating mechanism. So it absorbs the essential nutrients and transports waste into the large intestine. This function of the transportation function of the large intestine may lead to accumulation of dampness and heat in the large intestine and may cause constipation. Thus, the plain question states the large intestine is the transporting official in charge of transforming and passing the matter. This process depends on the normal functioning of the large intestine and also requires participation by the stomach, descending transportation, the lung in dispersion and depuration, and the kidney in chi transformation. Failure of large intestinal function can lead to berberismus, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. If the large intestine absorbs too much fluid, the water matter becomes dry and hard, resulting in constipation and a dry and red tongue. Accumulation of dampness and heat in the large intestine can cause stagnation of chi and blood, resulting in diarrhea and dysentery. The large intestine, a tract organ, is located in the abdomen. Its upper end is connected with the small intestine at the ileocolic opening and its lower end with the anus. Its meridian is connected with the lung meridian and they have an interior-exterior relationship. It can absorb the remnant water from the residues and then discharge them out of the body. Its main physiological function covers two aspects. Number one, it is in charge of transporting and transforming residues. In other words, it receives the food residues from the small intestine, absorbs the remnant water, and transforms the residues into feces, while finally discharged out of the body via the anus. If this function fails to work properly, there will be such symptoms as loose stool, diarrhea, and constipation, etc. Second function, it can absorb the remnant water from the residues transported from the small intestine, thus influencing the discharging of water in some degree. If the residues stay in the large intestine for a relatively shorter time, there will be diarrhea due to less water absorption. On the contrary, if they stay for a longer time, there will be constipation due to excessive water absorption. The transportation and transformation of the large intestines are actually attributable to the descent of the turbid by the stomach. So if the stomach fails to descend, the large intestine will be involved. Owing to the fact that all the viscera are interrelated, disorders of other viscera may also affect the large intestine. For instance, if the lung fails to descend and purify, or if the kidney fails to transform chi, there will be constipation. If the kidney fails to warm the body, there will be diarrhea. Moreover, the malfunction of the small intestine to separate the lucid from the turbid may also involve the large intestine. Thank you for your attention.